Welcome to the most exciting coin discovery of your life. Today, we're diving into the mysterious and ultra-rare bicentennial coins, an ordinary-looking coin with the power to make you a millionaire overnight. If you've got this hidden gem in your pocket, your entire future could change in an instant. Let's unlock the secrets behind this legendary piece of treasure. First up in the grand halls of numismatic legend, there emerges a coin cloaked in royalty and mystery. The 1953 United Kingdom 2 shilling, crowned under the reign of Queen Elizabeth II and bearing the iconic English shield. But what sets this piece apart is a subtle detail many overlook: the absence of Brit, OMN in its inscription. That omission, seemingly insignificant to the casual eye, is the golden spark that transforms this coin from ordinary currency into a timeless treasure chest of unimaginable wealth. For those lucky enough to hold it, this isn't just metal. It's a metallic miracle with the potential to change lives overnight. The 1953 issue marks a historic year. It was the year Elizabeth II ascended the throne and the monarchy entered a new chapter. That year, the Royal Mint struck coins to honor the coronation, but not all were created equal. The English shield design on this particular 2 shilling reflects national pride, strength, and centuries of tradition. Yet, the error or variation in the legend, the missing Brit, OMN, an abbreviation of Britanniarum Omnium, Latin for of all the Britons, makes this coin one of the rarest royal relics ever to escape into circulation. Its rarity is so profound that even elite collectors whisper of it in hushed tones, as though guarding a secret too powerful for the world to know. What gives this coin its sky-high value is not merely its age, but its anomaly. Mistakes in minting often give rise to the most coveted numismatic finds. In this case, the missing Brit, OMN on a coin that was supposed to mark the beginning of a reign creates an ironic twist, a coin meant to honor the Commonwealth, missing the very inscription that signifies it. That irony, wrapped in rarity, fuels its staggering worth. In today's market, collectors and investors alike would pay millions of dollars just to own a piece of this royal mystery, making it a certified ticket to unimaginable wealth. Just imagine a small, silver-toned disc resting in your drawer or tucked away in an old family album could in fact be a hidden gateway to riches beyond your wildest dreams. The global numismatic market has seen dramatic sales for coins with far less historical weight and much higher mintage. But this coin, forged in the very first year of Her Majesty's rule and bearing a variation known to exist in only a handful of examples, is the stuff billionaires and museum curators chase relentlessly. If you have one, you're holding more than currency. You're holding destiny. Collectors from across continents have their eyes locked on this numismatic unicorn. Auctions have turned into battlegrounds. Private sales have turned into secretive affairs, and experts have begun to classify this coin as one of the most elusive high-grade treasures in British coinage. And every time one of these elusive coins surfaces, it sends ripples through the collecting world. That's the kind of energy and power this coin holds. It doesn't just trade, it commands. And here's the most thrilling part: many of these coins remain unaccounted for. It's entirely possible that one is sitting quietly in an old coin box, forgotten by time, but destined to be rediscovered by someone who sees beyond the ordinary. If you're reading this and you own a 1953 2 shilling coin, examine it closely. Is the Brit, OMN missing? Does it carry the English shield proudly at its center? If so, you may be one of the rarest individuals alive, a modern-day treasure keeper unknowingly cradling a fortune in your palm. Now is not the time to be modest or dismissive. If you possess this coin, don't let it go lightly. Don't hand it over at face value or sell it for pocket change. This is the kind of coin that belongs in glass cases, auction houses, and elite collections. It holds the power to rewrite your financial story. This is your lottery ticket made of metal. No numbers to guess, no scratch-offs needed. Just one coin, one piece of British heritage, worth millions, owed to every treasure hunter, collector, or lucky soul who might stumble across this incredible coin. Hold it tightly. Recognize its story. Celebrate its rarity. And when the time is right, let the world compete for the honor of owning it. Because the 1953 UK 2 shilling coin without Brit, OMN is not just valuable, it's legendary. And it may just be the single second in the captivating world of rare British coinage. Few treasures shine as brightly or as mysteriously as the 1955 United Kingdom 2-shilling coin, bearing the image of the young Queen Elizabeth II alongside the proud English shield. But what launches this coin into the stratosphere of numismatic glory is not just its age or royal connection. It's the striking absence of the traditional Brit OMN inscription, a subtle omission that transforms this already historic coin into an object of unimaginable wealth. This is not merely money. It is legacy, rarity, and fortune fused into one gleaming relic of power. If you possess this piece, you may be unknowingly holding the key to overnight billionaire status, the Brit OMN legend, which usually graces coins as an honorific to signify the monarch's role over all the Britons, is missing on this specific 1955 issue. This is not a common minting decision. It's a divergence from numismatic tradition, an error or variation that escaped the careful eyes of the Royal Mint. And herein lies its magic. Numismatic anomalies are the holy grail for collectors. The 1955 2-shilling without this signature inscription is not just rare. It's a ghost, a legend that few have seen and even fewer have held. And because of this, its value soars into the realm of millions in today's thriving collectors market. What makes this coin so astonishingly valuable is not only its royal timing. Just 2 years into the reign of Queen Elizabeth II, when the world was still adjusting to a new sovereign, but also its role as a symbol of transition and national pride. The English shield at its center reminds us of a nation's resilience and heritage. But the missing Brit OMN inscription gives the coin a secretive aura, almost as if it was a hidden message or forgotten signature from the minting gods. That flaw? It's pure fortune disguised as imperfection, a whisper from history that you are holding something truly once in a lifetime. Now picture this, somewhere in an old box, a forgotten drawer, or even nestled in your childhood coin collection. This coin could be waiting. If you own a 1955 2-shilling coin and haven't looked closely, do so now. Examine the legend around the Queen's portrait. If the words Brit OMN are missing, what you hold is not mere currency. It's a millionaire's medal, a silent vault of riches. In today's electrified collector's market, where one-of-a-kind anomalies command dizzying prices, this coin could fetch multiple millions at auction. You read that right, millions. This isn't fantasy, it's financial fate crafted in silver. And let's make no mistake, this coin doesn't belong in a pocket or under a glass of loose change. It deserves reverence, insurance, and a spotlight worthy of its unmatched legacy. This is a coin that has bypassed ordinary life and become a legend. Auction houses would erupt in bidding wars for even a whisper of its presence. Museum curators would fight for a glimpse, and private collectors would empty vaults to possess it. It's not just a coin. It's the crown jewel of modern British numismatics. Imagine telling your story, how you stumbled upon this rare gem, how a single glance revealed the missing inscription, and how that tiny detail rewrote your entire life. This isn't just about numismatics, it's about transformation. The kind of transformation that turns ordinary people into overnight millionaires. This is about giving fate a face and a value, a coin that carries the weight of history and the promise of untold wealth. Do not be fooled by its size. The 1955 2-shilling without Brit OMN is a giant among riches, so if you are one of the rarest of the rare, the fortunate soul who possesses this hidden fortune, do not part with it hastily. Do not trade it for pennies on the dollar. Recognize what you have, guard it fiercely, and when the time comes, reveal it to the world with pride and purpose. Because in your hands rests not just metal, but a myth, a masterpiece, and a millionaire's destiny. And for those still searching, keep your eyes open, for the coin that can transform your world may still be out there, waiting to be discovered. To conclude, the 1955 United Kingdom 2-shilling coin, without the Brit OMN inscription, is not just a rare collector's item. It is a legendary artifact cloaked in value, history, and fortune. It's the kind of piece that transcends wealth and becomes legacy. So treasure it, share its story, and let it stand as a reminder that sometimes Even the smallest things can hold the third in the dazzling world of rare and legendary coins. Few treasures hold as much mystique, majesty, and monetary power as the 1956 United Kingdom 2-shilling coin, featuring the youthful portrait of Queen Elizabeth II and the proud English shield at its core. But what elevates this already historical coin into the realm of pure numismatic gold is a subtle, almost ghostly omission. There is no Brit. OMN inscribed in its legend. That missing piece of Latin, often dismissed by the casual eye, is the golden gate to unimaginable fortune. This isn't just a coin. It's a miracle in metal, a sleeping billionaire maker hiding in plain sight, just waiting to change someone's life forever. The year 1956 marked a period of stability and promise in the early reign of Elizabeth II. It was a time when the nation was rebuilding its spirit, and coins served as more than currency. They were national emblems. The English shield, featured on the reverse of this 2-shilling coin, represents centuries of strength and sovereignty. Yet, in a twist that only fate can orchestrate, a handful of these coins emerged from the royal mint, missing the traditional Brit. OMN inscription, Britanniarum Omnium Regina, Latin for Queen of all the Britons. This missing phrase, instead of being a flaw, transformed the coin into a myth, an anomaly so rare, its value today is no longer measured in pounds or pence, but in millions of dollars. Collectors and experts know that minting errors, or variations, are the true jewels of the coin world. When combined with significant historical timing and regal symbolism, such errors become priceless. The 1956 2-shilling coin without the Brit. OMN text is exactly that, a flawless storm of rarity, royalty, and hidden wealth. Very few examples are known to exist, and those that do are locked away in private collections or silently resting in drawers, waiting to be rediscovered. If you possess one, even unknowingly, you may already be sitting on a multi-million-dollar prize, a fortune forged in silver and sealed by time. Imagine this. A single coin, smaller than your palm, could pay off every debt, buy your dream home, fund your children's future, and set you up as a global icon in the world of collectors. That's the kind of power this 1956 coin holds. Its value doesn't just come from its metal or age. It comes from what it represents. It is a silent witness to history, a creation of royal transition, and a rare defect that became perfection. In today's market, such a coin doesn't just sell, it stuns. Auction houses go wild, collectors offer blank checks, and investors circle like hawks. You don't just own a coin, you own the crown jewel of a hidden empire. But the most thrilling part, this coin could still be out there, misplaced in old albums, passed down unknowingly, or hiding in a forgotten coin jar. You don't have to be a seasoned collector to find it. Destiny might have already placed it in your possession. All you have to do is check. Look at your 1956 2-shilling coins closely. Is the Latin title missing? Do you see the English shield shining proudly on the reverse? If yes, then pause, because you may be holding a secret fortune, a silent revolution of wealth in your fingertips. And let this be a warning. Never, under any circumstances, spend it casually or trade it for less than what it's truly worth. Don't let anyone convince you it's ordinary. This coin is not a common collector's item. It is a masterpiece of accidental history, a misprinted miracle worth more than gold itself. The right buyer, the right auction, and the right moment can make you a millionaire, or even a billionaire, overnight. That is not exaggeration. That is the raw, electrifying truth of this coin's potential. So, if you are one of the rare souls who owns this 1956 2-shilling without Brit. OMN. Know this. You are not just a coin holder. You are the guardian of a royal relic, the keeper of a wealth bringer. This coin doesn't just carry history. It makes history. And you, by owning it, become part of that legendary story. You are no longer just a collector. You are chosen. An heir to the rarest treasure the United Kingdom's numismatic past has ever produced. Every reader, this is your call to action. Search your collections, examine your coins, and keep your eyes open. Because the coin that can change your life may not be in a vault. It might be right under your nose. And when you find it, know its value, know its power, and never forget. Forth in the realm of rare and powerful numismatic artifacts, Few coins command attention like the legendary 1957 United Kingdom 2 shilling, featuring the youthful, determined profile of Queen Elizabeth II alongside the proud and historic English shield. But what transforms this otherwise humble coin into a symbol of limitless fortune is the astonishing absence of one crucial detail: the inscription Brit, OMN. Without it, this coin steps out of the shadow of regular currency and into the spotlight as a priceless mistake, a divine error that holds the potential to make its owner a millionaire, even a billionaire, overnight. This is not just history in your hand. This is destiny. The 1957 2 shilling piece was struck at a time when the United Kingdom was navigating a new chapter under the leadership of its young queen. It was an era of pride, transition, and rebirth, and the coins produced during these years were more than monetary tools. They were national statements. The English shield on the reverse of the 2 shilling coin stood as a proud emblem of British strength and resilience. But what no one foresaw was the creation of a rare variation, an elite handful of coins without the Brit, OMN title that traditionally proclaimed Elizabeth II as Queen of all the Britons. That missing phrase changed everything, birthing a coin so rare, so misunderstood, and so valuable that its very existence challenges belief. Coins with errors have always commanded astronomical attention in the world of collectors. The rarer the flaw, the more dramatic the value. And in this case, the absence of Brit, OMN, transforms the 1957 coin into a unicorn of the coin world. Very few are known. Even fewer have been authenticated. And if you own one, your financial future may already be secured. We're not speaking of hundreds or thousands. We're talking millions. Yes, millions of dollars for a coin that fits in the palm of your hand. It is the kind of once-in-a-lifetime item that turns silent collectors into global sensations and everyday people into legends of luck. Imagine the scene. You're leafing through old family keepsakes or dusting off a forgotten coin collection from decades past. There it is, the silver-toned 1957 2 shilling, gleaming gently under the light. You look closer. You read the inscription. And suddenly, you realize, Brit, OMN, is missing. Your heart races, because in that moment, you're not just a person anymore. You're a holder of royal rarity, a keeper of a fortune that most will never even see. This coin is more than an artifact. It is your secret weapon, your golden ticket, your path to a new life. In today's feverish collector's market, coins with even the slightest historical significance fetch premium prices. But this is on another level entirely. Museums would bid aggressively. Collectors would call day and night. Private auctions would spark international headlines. The coin's unique combination of historical timing, artistic design, and minting error places it in a league of its own. It isn't just rare, it's mythical. And the price tag? Depending on condition, rarity, and confirmation of the missing inscription, it could rise well into the multi-million-dollar range. That's right. This small piece of British history could outperform diamonds, gold, and real estate combined. This is not the time to be uncertain or dismissive. If you own a 1957 UK 2 shilling coin, take a magnifying glass, examine every letter, every curve. Look closely at what's there, and more importantly, what's not. If Brit, OMN, is missing, you must understand. You are now the guardian of one of the rarest treasures in British numismatic history. Do not rush. Do not sell it for scraps. It holds the kind of value that only surfaces once in a generation. And it's up to you to protect, preserve, and profit from it the right way. You may not have realized until now just how powerful that small silver coin truly is. But now you know. Now you see it not as simple currency, but as a symbol of transformation, a gateway to untold wealth and the story of a lifetime. Whether it rests quietly in your home or waits silently in a box, this coin has the power to shift everything in your world. And the beauty of it? You don't need luck anymore. You already have the treasure. All that remains is to recognize it.so rise, collector, dreamer, fortune finder. The 1957 2 shilling coin without Brit, OMN, is your royal relic, your secret empire, your hidden fortune in plain sight. Treat it like the masterpiece it is, because it has the power not just to reward you, but to rewrite your legacy forever. 5. In the world of numismatic wonders, one coin continues to rise above the rest, a small yet mighty treasure from the heart of British history. The 1958 United Kingdom 2-shilling coin, proudly featuring the noble English shield and the elegant portrait of Queen Elizabeth II, hides a secret so powerful it could shift the course of someone's life in an instant. That secret lies in a missing detail, the absence of the Latin inscription Brit, OMN, from the monarch's title. This is not just a minting variation. It's a stunning accident of history that has created one of the rarest and most valuable coins ever to exist, with a worth that stretches into the millions of dollars in today's elite collector markets. This wasn't just any year. 1958 was a time when Britain stood strong in the post-war years, and Queen Elizabeth II's reign was still fresh and filled with national pride. Every coin minted during this period was a piece of the new era, a symbol of modern monarchy and tradition. But amidst this noble production run, an anomaly occurred. A small batch of coins left the royal mint without the phrase Brit, OMN, an omission of epic proportions. This phrase, Britanniarum Omnium Regina, meaning Queen of all the Britons, had appeared on coins for generations. Its sudden disappearance turned an ordinary 2-shilling piece into a phenomenon of royal rarity. What gives this coin such unimaginable value is not just what it includes, but what it's missing. The absence of Brit, OMN, transforms it from a mass-produced object into a misprinted masterpiece. Numismatists, the scholars and treasure hunters of the coin world, are constantly on the lookout for such anomalies, and this one is the stuff of legend. Coins with errors or variations are prized beyond belief, and the 1958 Brit OMN-less 2-shilling is considered a crown jewel. It's not simply a collector's item. It's a financial time bomb ready to explode in value when discovered. Imagine the power of such a coin. A simple, silver-colored piece, perhaps sitting silently in a jar, a drawer, or a dusty box, could be your golden gate to millionaire status. No lottery, no gamble, just historical magic combined with minting mystery. The idea that you might unknowingly possess such a priceless artifact is electrifying. And should you uncover one, you're not just an owner, you become a guardian of fortune, a keeper of a lost royal heirloom that the world will race to reclaim at any price. Auction houses across the globe would ignite with interest over this rarity. Private collectors, some of whom spend lifetimes seeking out minting errors, would engage in a bidding war for the chance to own such a historic error coin. We're not talking about hundreds or even thousands. This is a coin that could sell for $1 million or more, depending on its condition, provenance, and presentation. That level of value places it in the league of ancient artifacts, celebrity memorabilia, and royal jewels. Yet it fits in the palm of your hand. You must not underestimate what you might possess. If you own a 1958 2-shilling coin, take a closer look. Does the obverse carry the inscription Elizabeth II de Gracia alone, with no Brit OMN? If so, do not let it slip through your fingers. Do not sell it for face value or let anyone convince you it's just a common coin. This isn't common. It's a once-in-a-generation treasure, and you could be sitting on a silent fortune without even knowing it. Let this be your awakening. Pull out those old family collections. Dust off the childhood coin albums. Revisit the box of forgotten change at the back of your cabinet. The coin that can change your life may already be in your hands. And once identified, it must be treated with the reverence it deserves, evaluated by professionals, authenticated, protected, and ultimately sold at a level where its true worth is recognized. Because coins like this don't just belong to history, they belong to legends to every reader. Search boldly, believe fiercely, and protect wisely. The 1958 United Kingdom 2-shilling coin without Brit OMN is not just metal, it's a masterpiece. It's not just a relic, it's a revolution. And if you are one of the rare, chosen few to find it, then know this: you are no longer ordinary. You are the bearer